Well, staying with Gaza, Professor Mary Kaldor is from the London School of Economics and Political Science. Professor Kaldor, thank you for joining us. Well, what do you make of President Trump's proposals for Gaza then?
Well, I think they're completely mad. First of all, it's completely unacceptable and contrary to international law. And secondly, it's impractical. Why should people move? Who is going to provide them with these wonderful homes he's talking about? And thirdly, if it happens, it will be another Nakba. That's what happened to the Palestinians in 1948 and will be the source of endless future war.
Now, you say completely mad, but we are talking about here the most powerful man in the world. Donald Trump has seen an outcry internationally, but can he go ahead anyway and do what he likes?
I don't think so. I think it's quite alarming that he is the most powerful person in the world. But I think, and there don't seem to be very strong and powerful domestic constraints operating in the United States, which there should be. But of course, he is the commander-in-chief. But on the other hand, within the Republican parties, there are a lot of differences. He got elected on an America First platform, which seemed to imply that he was not keen on interfering in the rest of the world and he wanted to focus on American problems. But instead, what he's doing is making threats not just against Gaza, but also Greenland and Panama. And I think for many on his own side, that may be quite alarming. But on this particular issue, I think the rest of the world is more or less united in opposition. And I find it very difficult to imagine how he could possibly succeed. The only people who support him are a small group on the right wing of Israeli politics.
And what Donald Trump has said is some of it is practically factual, that Gaza is in ruins. It's uninhabitable, most of it. So what should happen to it now, in your opinion?
Well, I think we need to recognise a Palestinian state and find a two-state solution for the area. I'd actually prefer a single Palestine for both Jews and Palestinians, but at the moment what's on the table is a two-state solution. And I think there needs to be a huge investment from the rest of the world in the reconstruction of Gaza. I think one of the most terrible things that's happened has been the closure of UNRWA, the UN refugee agency that has been responsible in the past for Gaza and is the most experienced agency to be able to manage reconstruction. But clearly, there needs to be a huge investment in reconstruction and helping those people who have suffered horrendously. And of course, the other thing to say is this going to threaten the ceasefire? How do we maintain the ceasefire? Because to go back to war after all this for those people would be such a tragedy.
Yeah, absolutely. Professor Mary Kaldor from the London School of Economics and Political Science, we thank you for your expertise. Thank you.